Hi guys, it's me Terry of the Yarnjoy podcast, and welcome back to the My Birthday Month series. This is the series or video number 4 of this birthday month series that I've been doing. Video number 1 was my crochet background, kind of the story of how I started crocheting. Video number 2 was my favorite crochet tools and accessories, crafting tools and accessories. Video number 3 was where I get my inspiration, where I find my patterns, how I choose the colors for the projects that I'm going to do, and then so now to finish off this month, which was my birthday month. My birthday was last Saturday, which was the 24th. I wanted to do a video of my favorite, more specific, like favorite websites, favorite YouTube channels, favorite designers or the web pages, Facebook groups, different ones, particular ones that I go to pretty often to find patterns, okay? And I just did this series just to have an extra video out to allow you to get to know me better. Since this is, anyway, nothing to do with really my birthday, but I just thought it would be fun to put some information. I've had people ask me questions about where I find my patterns and how I come up with the ideas of things to make. And so I just thought I'd make a few videos maybe that you could get to know me better, and maybe it could help somebody as far as giving them ideas of things to make or something. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so as far as my favorite designers, books, groups, and channels, so for designers, for the baby hats that I make, I really like creamofthecropcrochet.com, and I will put links to all these things in the description box below. Okay, so another really good baby hat, like if you need to do the character baby hats, is amyscrochetpatterns.com is another one. And then for just really any type of project, not just specifically hats, but I really like repeatcrafterme.com. She's got some great projects and patterns. For amigurumis, of course you can find them in Ravelry, and like I was saying in the last series, the video number 3 of this series, that the way I find is when I find a particular pattern I like in Ravelry, I will definitely go and look at that particular designer's page and look at her other projects, because if I liked one project, then I know that, or the way the pattern's written, that sort of thing, easy to follow, that sort of thing. I do definitely make sure that I go to that designer's page and see her other patterns, because I'm sure that she's got some other awesome patterns as well. Anyway, so of course I do that. But then let's see, snappytots.com, of course. Spinayarncrochet.com has got some really great projects. That's where I got the shark pillow that I recently made. Amigurumi.today is some great, a big collection of free amigurumi patterns. And of course, I'm all over the web as far as going to different pages and searching out things. You could just do a search for a particular thing and find websites and pages that have patterns also. And so these are just a few that off the top of my head that I've kind of put together, that of ones that I like, or just here recently especially that I've been using quite a bit. Moogly blog also is another one. So anyway, That's just a few. Like I said, there's so many, I just can't list them all, but those are the ones that came to my mind at the moment. Okay, now, as far as YouTube channels for patterns, okay, I like Sharon Oyala. Of course, she does amigurumis and very great tutorials, really good for beginners and more experienced crocheters, either one, because she's very good at describing and guiding you through the steps on making your project. Another one is Suwana's Crafts Room. I think that's exact. I'll put links, like I said, below. But she does some beautiful dolls and tutorials that shows you how. Quite a few episodes, like last year, one of my earlier episodes, I did a giraffe pattern of hers, and it was a tutorial that I followed, and she is very good. And in fact, she's got a doll, a crochet doll, and she shows you how to make it, the tutorial. Plus she has like clothes and stuff, outfits that will go on the doll. And so I've really been wanting to do some more of her, follow some more of her tutorials. Okay. And let's see, of course, Jada in Stitches. She makes patterns really easy to follow. She's very fun to watch and listen to, and she's got some great tutorials of all sorts, not just stuffed animals or anything, but blanket stitches, all kinds of projects, squares and baskets, and just really hats and shawls, and I mean just pretty much anything you can want to make. She's got tutorials on how to do it, and she's very easy to follow as well. Okay, and then there's Laura of Happy Berry Crochet, and she's got some really cute patterns. And for a while she was doing a series where she was doing a yarn scrap Friday. So each Friday she put out a small pattern tutorial on that was small, that you would just use some of your scraps for, little small things, and really cute and fun to do. And I don't know if she's doing that series anymore, but she does still occasionally put out videos, so check her out. Let's see, who else? Carrie's Crochet. Now she does tutorials on making appliques that you can like attach to hats or blankets or I don't know, sweaters maybe or something. I don't know, just whatever you need an applique for. She's got some really cute applique patterns, and she does that. She shows you how to make them in her tutorials on her channel. Okay, now if you're a loom knitter, you see I have my looms back there. Don't do it very often, but occasionally I'll pull one out. I see something cute I want to do, so I'll pull one out and make one. So make something. So if you're looking for a loom knitting, get it out in a minute, loom knitting tutorials, check out lumahat.com, I think, but she has a video, it's her YouTube channel. Okay, and of course Krista of The Secret Yarnery. Hi Krista. I enjoy watching her videos, and she has some great crochet alongs that she's been doing tutorials for different blanket projects. Right now she's doing a Granny Mayhem thing during the month where she's doing tutorials on different types of granny squares and projects using the granny squares. So that's I've gotten some great ideas on different things by watching her tutorials and crochet alongs that she does. And of course, Margaret Olander of Sheepishly Sharing. I love watching her videos. She gives me really great ideas on, besides, she does a lot of charity crocheting and knitting as far as hats, and she will do, occasionally she will do tutorials on a few hat patterns, which are great. She releases them in both right and left-handed versions, which is very helpful for me since I'm a lefty. But she also really makes some great videos where she gives you examples of things that you can use with your scrap yarn, projects for different holiday things. Recently she did one where she showed you different links to some crafts that can be done for Christmas little ornaments and made like with popsicle sticks and things, and that you can do with your kids, or just really she likes to reuse and recycle things, and so she can really give you some great ideas that she has researched and found different ideas to make just little different types of little projects to use up what you've got, or scraps as well, or things that you can donate, pointers and things that you can donate to charities, of projects and things that you can do for charity, crocheting and things. Anyway, really enjoy her channel. Okay, now as far as groups, I do belong to quite a few groups here on Facebook, or not here, this is YouTube, over on Facebook. And I just want to list just a few that I belong to that maybe you may not know about. And I like going on there, seeing other people's projects, and it always gives me ideas on projects for myself to do as well. Okay, so the first group is called, the way it's written is CAL, and then I think hyphen crochet along. I think that's how it goes. But anyway, it's a Facebook group. And I can really find a lot of crochet along, kind of the ones that are coming out. People will post information about crochet alongs that are upcoming. I believe they have like an events page, calendar type thing, where they have crochet alongs listed when they're going to start and things. So that's very good information there. And let's see. And then I also belong to a Facebook group called Mandala Yarn by Lion Brands, the name of the group. And the reason I joined that one is because if you see back there, I've got quite a few mandala cakes, and I'm sure that other people have quite a few as well, maybe probably even more than I do. But once I get them, they're really pretty, the cakes are, and then I think, well, what am I going to make with them, you know? And so I joined that group because that is a group where, of course, they are using the mandala yarn cakes, and they will show the projects and the colors, the colorway, what colorway they use for that project, and it kind of helps you to see the project worked up, to see if you like how the colors are flowing, if that's the one you want to use for that project. It just gives you ideas, and that's the main reason I joined that one, because I loved getting ideas on how to use the yarns that I have. Okay. Another one is called Yarn Stash Busters, and I believe, now that one has been around for quite a while, and I believe that it was started by Claire of Bob Wilson 123, I think. But anyway, it is just to encourage you to use up your yarn, because it's called Yarn Stash Busters. And occasionally I will go on there and I will find links to patterns of things that I can use yarn, you know, some of my yarn up for. Okay, and let's see, another one is Creative Crochet Workshop. And she's got a crochet along that I think I know she does at least one per year. I'm thinking that she does more than one, but I really like her projects, and so I belong to her group, so I can get information about her upcoming crochet alongs that she has, as well as Moogly Blog, of course. Also, she has a crochet along that's got, I think it's, I don't know, I'm thinking that it's I haven't done them, but I have them on a list to do. But it is, I think it is a year-long possibly project, where it's like a square a month, and then you put them all together and you have a blanket for every year, you know, like that. And so she's got some great crochet alongs for that. Okay, next one is, of course, Made by Mary Cal, it's called, and that is the Made by Mary, the one that I made, recently made the gingerbread man I showed you that I was working on. Well, I finished him, so I will be showing him in my episode video, which I believe is tomorrow. Anyway, she's got some great crochet alongs and great patterns, and when she does the crochet alongs on one of her patterns, she will have, I think, the pattern will be either free for that short period of time during the crochet along, or there's a discount on getting it or something. But anyway, her crochet alongs are fun. Also, another one is the Whistle and Ivy Crochet Group. I think that's what it's called. And that's another group of crocheters, just different people and I like to just see what they're posting as far as what projects they're doing to give me ideas as well. And the last one I want to mention, and of course this is not the only one. I have so many that I belong to, but this is just a few. Okay, so this one is the Little Xenia patch, and that is Angelia. She was making YouTube videos for a while. She hasn't in a while. So please, Angelia, come on back and make videos. I miss seeing you. But anyway, she has a Facebook group, and she is really good about posting links to patterns that when she comes across patterns that are free, or some crochet along that's coming along, or anything like that that she thinks would be of interest, she will post links to tell other people about it. And so I really like people to do that. I encourage people on my Facebook group to do that. I try to do that. I know that I had received an email from Mary Maxim. I think it was Mary Maxim. That she had 99-cent patterns, downloadable patterns for sale for a period of time before Black Friday, and I posted it on my Facebook group, so I wanted to make sure everybody else knew about it. Also, I think a couple of episodes ago, Annie's, it used to be Annie's Attic, I think it's just called Annie's Catalog, but anyway, they were having a sale where you were getting $2 off of their downloadable patterns, so I always try to post that stuff like that on the Facebook group, and so other people do that as well. Ella of No Catchy Name, she has a Facebook group, and she will post, she'll post discounts and things that when Snappy Tots comes out and posts when they release like a pattern for free or some type of sale or a coupon code or things through Ravelry, different things, in order to help other people out to be able to take advantage of the deal as well. So that's the Facebook groups that I was wanting to mention. Of course, like I said, there's many others, but those are the ones that came to my mind when I was making my list up. And now books. Okay, so I love scrap projects. I'm always looking for scrap projects. As you see, the 365 Days of Granny Square project that I've been working through, and I'm almost there. I've only got a few left to go, and I'll be finished with it. But I've just been using scrap yarns that I have, pretty much. And so it's very hard for me to resist a book on scrap projects. So I have several. It's like I'm a collector of scrap project books. And so here's just a couple. I have more, but I've just pulled out a couple. This one is the Big Book of Scrap Crochet Projects. Some of these books are older books, but as you know, even some projects are old. You might think they're outdated, but really they're not. If you just change the color up and use a color that is more whatever the fad is, you know, as far as the color pattern, then you can use them. And so I collect scrap crochet books. I'm flipping through here right quick to see if I can find a few that I can show you what's in this book. Here is a really cute kids blanket called the Kids Kaleidoscope there. And now there's more than just blankets in here though. There are, let's see, some little cute little amigurumi type projects. Right here is a like a checkerboard mat that you can crochet. I thought it's really cute. There are, let's see, of course, amigurumis of different things. There's like placemats, stuff that you can use cotton yarn with. There's a few Christmas ornaments. Right there you can see a Christmas stocking ornament. Okay, so that's one right there. And then the next one I'm going to show you is the Big Book of Scrap Crochet Afghans. And now this one is pretty old, but like I said, you just change up the color scheme, and it's, you know, some patterns are just classic patterns that are timeless. So anyway, here's a granny type square that I thought was really cute and interesting. just the way you pair up the colors makes it look different, you know. Let's see, these are all Afghan patterns. I go through and you can see I've got these little sticky tabs, and I go through and mark the ones that I like especially, or I want to try. Let me see, I have so many of them. This one is really cute. I've always wanted to try it. Never have. I've seen the pattern different places. It's called the Zebra Flare. I think it's really neat. Anyway, so that's this book. And let's see. Oh, recently I ordered this one, and this one was it's just a single pattern leaflet that is from the Annie's Scrap Crochet Club. Which I don't think is in existence anymore, but I do find the separate pattern leaflets, and I got this one off Amazon, and this one is called the Eye Dazzler Afghan, which I think is really neat. I think it'd be a very fun pattern to do. It's square in the middle, and then you put these rectangular pieces on each corner to make the squares turned like a diamond in the middle. Anyway. I recently got this one. It's called the Scrap Yarn Afghans book number 2, right there. And there's about, I think there's 7 patterns in here. I really like this one right there on the cover because it looks like a quilt pattern. I think that looked like that one would be fun to do. And of course, I made this pattern. I have this pattern in another book. I recently was making that one for a Christmas gift, but I use mandala yarn for that. Anyway, so there's that. And of course, I like to have basic books as well. Now I don't do all scrap projects, of course, but I like to just have them on hand for inspiration. Now, as far as baby Afghans, of course, I was telling you that I like the Terry Kimbrough baby Afghans. She has several books, and her Afghans are, I would say, like heirloom quality, I guess. Really cute ones. I did this one. It's a pineapple stitch. That one turned out really pretty. I did that. I did make that one. The pink one I just recently made is right over there. Is out of this book as well. Okay. And then she also has the Best of Terry Kimbrough Afghans, which are full-size Afghans, and they are also the same quality type thing. Look, oh, I made this one. It's really cute. It is got little rosebuds. And it's like, now this one I think is I didn't make it as big. I used baby yarn because it was supposed to be like 43 inches by 63 inches. And I wanted to make it more a smaller lapgan size or baby blanket type size. So I used baby yarn, but it was really cute with those little rosebuds. Let's see, and I made... see here. Well, I'll show you the back. I made this one right there. This one. I've made several of these. I made one in here for my son and daughter-in-law for a wedding gift. I don't see it. I know it's in here. This one, it's made white, out of white, so you really can't tell. I made theirs out of a gray, and it was really pretty, like a silver color. Anyway, really like this designer. Okay, and so, of course, I like to have basic pattern books, like for squares that I can put together to make blankets and things, or other projects that I need squares for. So I have this one, which is 100 colorful granny squares to crochet. I've got several square. I have another one that's like 99 granny squares or something. I have this one, of course, has been around for a while, but I have used several of the squares out of there, and that one is the 200 crochet blocks. Okay. And this one I recently picked up. The Hobby Lobby had it marked down on clearance, and it's 100 colorful ripple stitches to crochet. I haven't done any out of this yet, but it's got some really cute projects in here. And of course, if you're going to make blankets, making up the pattern yourself, you need some borders. So I have this book, which is the 50 crocheted Afghan borders, and I've used this one several times to come up with borders for my blankets. And then this one is called Around the Corner Crochet Borders. This one's got 150 patterns, it says. So this one's a really good one as well. So that is just a few of my mini books. I have more than that, but video's getting long enough, so so I wanted to sum it all up here, I guess. So thank you for following this video series and getting to know me better and where I get my ideas and patterns and things from. I hope that it will help you as far as to come up with projects and things that you want to do. That's the main thing, I guess, the main focus of the series that I did, of course, is just trying to inspire other people to help them if they're stumped and don't know what kind of project to do or where to find projects or patterns or whatever. So anyway, that's all for this video. Like I said, I'm very happy that you decided to follow this video series. Thank you so much for that. And if you, and thank you for my subscribers that have stuck with me. Thank you for my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please do, so you can follow me on my projects, and I will be showing the things I've been working on and what I've finished for this past week. I will be showing that in all my works in progress that I'm working on at the moment, and I will be showing that tomorrow in tomorrow's video, which will be Yarnjoy podcast episode number 78. I had to look at my notes and see. I remember. Yeah, 78. So please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button below. Hit the bell so that way you can be notified as when I have a new video coming out. And please follow me along on this crochet journey. I love sharing anything crochet, yarn, knitting related projects. So I guess that's it. Everybody have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.